Right now I'm watching a video about the life of Billy Graham, and he was around for about 100 years, and he was able to impact so many people. He was all around the world, and he was able to present Christ to people. And I remember seeing him in person one time when I was about 6 or 7 years old. It was probably in 91 or 92, and it was in Oregon. And it's very interesting to see some people and to look back at the lives of some people, and like especially Billy Graham. And sometimes it takes a while to realize how fundamental something might be, how important something might be. And everybody has the opportunity to be a light. First you gotta get it. First you gotta know it before you can be it. The one thing I really like about Billy Graham is the fact that he would say about how he was just a small little boy. I mean, not a boy, not small, but I mean like that he was just an ordinary farm boy. An ordinary farm boy. A boy from the farm. But that God was able to take him and transform him and make him into some kind of vessel of something that not a lot of people do in that kind of way. Because, I mean, if you don't know, Billy Graham was all about evangelism, which is a very important thing. And sometimes people underestimate the value of evangelism. It's very similar to marketing. It's actually some kind of marketing, which is another thing that's underestimated or ignored or disguised into other things. But sometimes if you feel like you got something that other people don't have, you do. Sometimes you may feel like you got something, and you're right. Sometimes you really are. And time may tell you that you're right. That you found some kind of buried treasure that is so deep, so wide, so fundamental, and no matter what people say, they won't take your treasure away. What really matters is things that don't go away, including people, by the way. And if you think about it, when you die, are you gonna stop? Probably not. Can you imagine that? Can you ever imagine just like dying, closing your eyes, and then disappearing and fading away like background music? Like, do you think that's possible? Do you think that you can't stop thinking and living? That your consciousness will stop like a computer, like a TV that you can just press off, and when you die, you will just stop? Some people will say, yeah. Some people will say, yeah, I think when I die, I turn into dirt. I turn into mud. And I stop. Totally stop. Totally. In a heartbeat. But can you really imagine that you would stop? When you think about people that came before you, like Billy Graham and Michael Jackson, what happens when you die? People think about it, but people don't always talk about it. You don't always talk about it, but you do think about it. And I would say that's the thing. That's the thing that we could talk about more, because it's more important than the weather. It's more important than what you're going to eat. And it's not that eating is not important too, because obviously that's important too, and life is very unique. Life is very special. And I lost my hat. Where's my hat? Oh no, I've been looking for my hat this week. And I woke up to go listen to Donald Trump talk for some kind of event. APAC? Is it APAC or something? I can't remember what it's called, but it's happening right now. And then I went to YouTube and I saw a video about Billy Graham. And he was in ministry, in evangelism for 80 years. And he touched the hearts of so many people, and I couldn't help myself but to make a video again and to talk about it, because I feel like it's amazing that God is able to impact people, and God is able to use people if they let Him. He's a Trinity. Sometimes it's difficult to navigate through life without better role models. Sometimes you have this gut feeling that something is not right, that something is wrong. And in those moments, you're probably right about that. Sometimes you just need to do something about it. Tell people about it, because that's the reason you have those feelings. The gut reaction is there. You can trust your gut, because your gut is like your soul. If there is a soul, if there is a spirit, the gut is there right behind it in some kind of way. The gut, whether that's physical or spiritual, the gut is so powerful, so intuitive, so remarkable, so honest, so transparent, so accurate, so fast. The gut, your gut, is there. Like your heart, like a guitar. Your gut is like a guitar. Like a guitar. Your gut is like a guitar. As long as you keep it tuned. You gotta keep it tuned in. You gotta tune it. Otherwise it gets out of tuned. A guitar can get out of tune. And it starts to go sour. Starts to go out of whack. And your gut can lose its mojo. Take it from me. Oatmeal. The love child of Harry Potter and Austin Powers. Yeah, baby, yeah. That's me. Austin Powers and Harry Potter had a baby. They came together, they had a baby. The baby was original Oatmeal and Juliana. That's me. It's 2018, February 23, right? Friday morning. Yeah. 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, near Seattle. Alright, oatmeal, you potato. I'm oatmeal. I'm making a video this morning. I think it could be difficult to talk. Then I start to talk a little bit slower and I talk like a little bit soft, and I whisper when I don't want to wake up other people. And I was doing that last night, whispering. But sometimes in life, you got something that you got to share with other people. If you got good news, you really want to tell other people. But good news doesn't really sound like good news if there's no bad news. And people sometimes forget about the bad news of a heart that needs to be transformed. Sometimes we are in those places in our lives where we know how terrible things are. Our heart, the world, other people, other things. We can see the blackness, the plague, the dope. I really like to tell other people about hope over dope. Hope over dope. I've been saying that for 14 years or so. And it comes from Romans 6:23. And I feel like it's incredible to know that oatmeal is really, really cool. Because it's a foundation and it's pretty pure, symbolically speaking. It's pretty pure, it's pretty foundational, and it's pretty yummy in my tummy. And it's pretty representative of who we are as people, and our potential is better than we know. But if we never see the light, we will never know how bright it is. You know, it's remarkable that our eyes will always adjust to the darkness. And when you live in the darkness, you tend to get used to it a little bit. Especially if you don't know any better. And we kind of don't know any better until we do. Until we do know better. But before that happens, we don't really know better. We don't know what is out there. And we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes we can, and it's always there. There's a light, and there's oatmeal, and there's hope over dope, and it's incredible. But until we get there, we don't really know. But there are other people who have been there. They're there. They got out of the darkness, and you wouldn't really know, but you can know, and you can have joy, you can have light, you can have peace, you can have confidence, and you can have security in the things that really do matter. And you can ask yourself, if you care, and you can tell yourself, I don't care. Or you can say, maybe I do care. And if you do care, then you gotta find people who have the hope and ask them, how did you get that hope? I want that. Can I have some too? I've been looking for a long time, and I knew I need it so much. You gotta start with that foundation. You gotta start with that desire. You gotta really want it. Then you gotta go and try to find it. You gotta go look at the people that may have something but you don't have. And that's what Billy Graham did. And he told his mother one day when he was on the farm, probably about 80 years ago or so, and he told his mother that he really wanted to go, and he went to this place, and his life was never the same. Billy Graham was transformed. He was transformed, and now we all know him because he was transformed. If Billy Graham wasn't transformed and renewed from within, you would not really know him or know about him. And maybe you don't know him. Some people may not know a lot about Billy. Not Billy Breaker, but Billy Graham. And he was able to help a lot of people in a lot of ways, but he was always that pillar that was around like all my life. I've always like saw him like on TV, and went to see him one time in like about 92 and with my family, and that was great. And a lot of people in America know about Billy Graham, whether you are religious or not. You know the name, you know the face, and you would probably say that he was interesting, to say the least. A little bit like Mother Teresa. And he is a role model for me, to say the least. He is pretty remarkable, but it's not because of him, obviously, because he is oatmeal. He's clay. And he's not the only one that was used for something greater than him, bigger than him, bigger than Billy, greater than Billy, bigger than Joey, bigger than Oatmeal. There are things that are bigger, and there is a lot of purpose for you, for me, for everybody, for everything. There is purpose, there is meaning, and you can know it. If you don't, you can know it, and you can feel it, and you can have it, and you can share it, spread it around like fire, like cancer. Like oatmeal in my bowl is Jesus in your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is contagious. like a happy, laughing disease. You don't want to be sad, mad, bad. You want to be glad, rad, dad. Glad, rad, dad. Don't be sad, mad, bad. Get rad, glad, dad. You wanna have hope over dope and joy over circumstances. Because it's better. L for OJ, live for only Jesus. And GYJO, get your joy on. Geico. Geijo. Huh. Interesting. I tell you, we live in remarkable times because we live in between two places, and opportunities are always around you. Always around you. And it's amazing that you can have it. If you don't have it, you can have it. Sometimes we feel like we're not being effective in life. Sometimes we feel like we're not making a difference, but we are. And we're always able to do it better, but it's important to know that when you are aligned with destiny, you don't really have to worry about anything else. It's magical. It's miraculous. Full of grace. What is grace? You know, some people say the word grace, and it's kind of that word that is not describable until you live it, until you experience it. It's kind of like the word magic. In a lot of ways, they're very connected. Grace is all about getting things you don't deserve. A little bit like mercy, and it's remarkable. And what am I talking about? What am I talking about? It's a good question. I started this video to talk about Billy Graham. And I feel that you have to slow down sometimes, and you got to find a center for your life, balance. And it's very difficult to do that if you're always busy, too busy. And we live in a world that is attacking us and fighting for our attention. And people try very hard to get your attention faster and faster, and it becomes a drug. In so many ways, we are attacked by drugs, all kinds of drugs. When I say drugs, I'm not just talking about drugs. I'm talking about anything that is addictive, influential, all-consuming, life-altering, so lovable, beyond lovable. There are a lot of things that are fighting for our attention and is trying to change us. And we start to get addicted to all kinds of things. And these things and people and places and everything becomes an addiction, an idol, and we lose our identity when we get sunk down that path, that dream. You know, we do. And addiction ruins the lives of so many people, so many times, all around the world. For so many years, throughout history. And it's devastating, it's not funny, but that's what I like about Billy Graham. Again, Billy Graham. He helped addictions to find a new one that is worth it, that's eternal. And we're back. Now we're just talking about Billy Graham. And I'm watching a video about him and his life, about 100 years of amazing things. And you can escape terrible, terrible addictions and idols and stuff. And you know deep inside that your life can be better. Obviously, it can. But you gotta first admit to the problems that are deep inside, at the center of the foundation of our heart and our soul, and we all know it. We know it, but we deny the truth, and we cannot handle the truth, and the truth will always set us free when we take the time to find what we need to have. We need to be more free. You cannot be free if you are very, very lost and addicted to things that are destroying us in so many ways. Drugs are scary. Addictions are very scary, but there is always a way out. And that's what Billy Graham was all about. He was able to help people become who they were born to be, to do what they were born to do, what they were designed to do, their destiny. Like, you have a destiny, I have a destiny. It's amazing. Maybe I should start singing more. Can't find my hat. Where's my hat? We gotta have some hope over dope. Hope over dope. What does that mean? What am I talking about? You know what I'm saying? Where would my hat be? Don't know. But I really want you to know that there is a song on my heart all the time. My heart is a bird. The bird of my heart is always singing with the joy of the Lord. The joy is so deep, so fundamental. And I really, really want people to know about it. It's powerful. Very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful. There is something special about America, and whether you know it or not, you have this feeling, and you try to deny the uniqueness of America. And some countries can get close to it. They can. What's going on? It's amazing. There's a reason why so many people try to go to America. And it has something to do with their foundation. 1776 was very, very important. That year, 1776, is still fundamental to revolution, to a better life for so many people. And that's what they did. Long ago, many, many years ago, there were people in England, and they decided to go and create a new country, a new civilization, a new world that would be free from King George, oh Georgie pie, oh little George, trying to dominate us. Oh, you're not gonna dominate us. We're going away. But we're going to build a new place that is founded on something that really works, something that is deeper, with a better foundation. A foundation that is rooted in the Bible. And that's what Billy Graham talked about that foundation. That's what kept America so strong. Whether you like it or not, you cannot deny the foundation of the United States. Now, there are people destroying America. That's too bad, but there are still other people who are trying to stop it. And we are stopping it. And we will continue to stop the globalists because we believe in the hope over dope and the joy over circumstances, and we believe in the revolution, and we believe in letting other people know about the things that really work. When you find something in life that works, do it if you want, or you can remain broken. Alright, if you want to be broken, you can be broken. Or you can wake up and you can say, I'm not going to be broken. And your life is not dictated by other people. Even when you think it is, it isn't. And you can feel anything and everything anytime, all the time. But are you going to let your feelings and emotions get the best of you? It's difficult to rise above the storms in life. You need an airplane. You need a pilot to escape the storms of life towards the rainbows. Like, you want to get to the rainbows, but you gotta get through the storm. And there is a way out. If you don't know, if you do know, then don't forget it. Don't forget it. Remember. Remember that. Remember. If you have it, then what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with it? If you don't have it, you can have it if you want. But you gotta ask yourself, why don't I have it? Why don't I have it? Why don't I have something that can make things a lot better? A lot better. So many ways. So many ways. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So, if you don't know, I was making a video about Billy Graham and hope over dope and oatmeal in my bowl is Jesus in your soul. Talking about that, talking about the timeless questions of philosophy and religion and life in general. Like, these ageless, timeless questions are fundamental and very important. What's going on? Life is amazing, and you can always go to the next level. You can always go and level up. Whenever you're ready, you can level up like in a video game. Life is a video game, and you can always go to the next level. Are you ready to go to the next level in life? I'm Oatmeal. That's right, I'm Oatmeal. 2018, February 23, so Friday morning, about 8 a.m. near Seattle. Alright. Alright, just a little morning live stream on Facebook. I'll probably put it on YouTube, put it on Steam It, maybe other places. Mostly those 3 places. I'm talking about Billy Graham and Hope of a Dope and other stuff. Life, and life is great. Gotta go, gotta do stuff. I gotta go and do stuff. Places to go, people to see. Oatmeal to eat. Alright, tell me what you think. Alright, no, gotta go, I can't call you. I see the comments, people saying hello, how are you doing, stuff. I'm gonna skip all the comments I got on Facebook. That's too bad, gotta go. Alright, what do you think about the stuff that I'm talking about? I'm talking about this stuff, and the stuff's very important to me and to a lot of people, and it's incredible, and it's great, it's exciting. I feel a little bit motivated, actually very motivated, and I'm also like busy all the time, but sometimes I try to stop myself and to smell the roses and to enjoy the coffee, and it's powerful. It's powerful when you find something that works, when you find a truth that you can build your life on. It will make everything else a lot smoother and faster, more efficient, effective, better in so many ways. It's amazing. If you know what I mean. It's crazy. It's amazing. I'm oatmeal, and you a potato. I'm oatmeal, you a potato. Yeah. I'm oatmeal, you potato. Do. Da. Do.